You know, I planted sweet potatoes in between rainstorms on Saturday. And the first round of sweet potatoes look like they're settling in pretty well. Didn't have the opportunity yesterday. It rained nice all day long. It wasn't that kind of flooding rain, but we got some heavy thunderstorms on the way. So let's go ahead and get a few things in the ground. I'm gonna put a couple more turmeric in, and then I'll bet you can't guess what I'm gonna put in. Kamatsuma. I've said that wrong. Old Tokyo. It's a brassica, kind of like a collard. Then we're gonna put some corn in. I think when your first round of corn is about that tall, it's a good time to get your second round in. So I'm just itching to get another round of corn in. I don't think we've got enough coming up. And then of course, we're gonna put some beets in. That'll be round 4, 3, something like that. And round 2, round 3 of the beets. Time to get some more beets in. Has anybody said you can't have enough beets? Come on, let's plant before it starts to rain. Our first spring carrots and our carrot hack carrots. Since we're not going to overdo the trellis over here this year, let's go ahead and get a line of corn in. Well, you really can't unplant once you plant it. I guess I forgot to turn the camera on. It was beautiful. You missed out on the whole thing. What I did was dug it down in bare soil, twice as wide as I normally do. I planted 3 rows of corn. I planted it heavy like I always do, and I just batted it in, good soil contact. I put turmeric on both ends because that's gonna be fun. Nice tropical plant right on either end of the corn, which should be really tall. I planted heavy enough to share a little bit. Remember, it is wind pollinated. So one single row, if the wind's coming from either side, that pollen's gonna drift off. You're not gonna get such a great result. But by having it this close together, we ought to be pretty good. But I did leave room. I went ahead and put some beets in here. And up on that end, we went ahead and planted some of the Old Tokyo. Not too many, just enough to see if we like it. If it's good, then I'll go ahead and plant some more this fall. I did get in a hurry, but I didn't want to get caught out here when it starts to thunder and lightning. You know, I do plant a lot of beets. We got a couple reasons. One, I really like how they taste. They're kind of a superfood. And 2, we anticipate. We let 1 or 2 go all year round, and then they go to seed. This is going to produce a copious amount of seed, and I'll show you about that as soon as it's ready to harvest. I hope you join me for that. You were here with me when I planted the cabbages. We've got some holes here. We did lose a few, but the rest of them are coming on real well. Check out these cabbages. Looks like these are actually starting to form some heads. By the time we get some green tomatoes, we'll be able to make some green tomato chow with the cabbage and some sauerkraut. It really has been a few years since we had a spring like this with all this rain. We're loving that. We don't need to have the tornadoes. The garden seems to be doing okay. You can do this too, and remember, until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant. Let's go plant garden.